Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kat, and we are on a day 6 of an entire week of Oden'S. And for today, we have one palette. It's the last of the mini palettes that are new to the Norn collection, the Erd palette. And yes, I did hold off on this until the end of the week because this is literally my favorite color scheme out of all of the palettes. So, already love the purple on the outer exterior, although I will say that the color story on the inside is not purple. They get you with that. The interior is a grungy green. Yes, and I actually really like that they included 2 more gray scale type shades. I thought that was a really fun choice, and this one up top here is not quite as gray as it's coming up in the camera. It's more of a limey type green, but it does definitely have what looks to be like a little bit of a lighter gray undertone to it. And then you have the deeper brown shade that I would say is almost black. I can't quite tell. I'll need to swatch it to see. It could just be a very deep brown, but I think it might be black. We'll see. We'll see when we swatch it, but I am super duper excited for this entire thing. It's gonna be fantastic. And then I think for the matching highlighter, we're gonna go into the Alva 2 highlighter palette again. And I think for today, I think we will use this kind of a bespeckledy guy up top here. That is the shade Salamander. So that's what we're gonna go with on our cheeks. Let me go ahead and apply that. I think I'm just gonna go in with my finger, as I sometimes do. And you can see this guy is a little bit more broken up than some of the other shades. And I don't mean like broken like it's broken up, but like it is a little bit more of a chunky pieces type highlighter than some of the ones that we've seen in the past. And so it is just more of adding a little bit of a light glitter to the face. So you can see just a very light sheen on there. All right, let's go ahead and get into the palette now, and we will swatch first, and then we will get into the eye look, and I am super duper excited. All right. First 2 shades are matte shades, and first up is going to be Memory. That is that lighter greenish shade. I definitely don't think it's quite a lime. I think that it has a bit of a grayish undertone. I think part of that is that this is again one of those matte shades that has like some glitter speckle in it, so it's not quite a matte, not quite a shimmer. And so I think that's where that gray is coming from, because the speckles of glitter are a little bit more whitish silver. And so I think that's part of what's helping with that. And then the second shade is Nostalgia. I can't read. And this is that nice grungy olivey green shade. Very pretty. Interesting. So the first of the 2 shades that are in that split shade, I don't know if that's a typo or if it's Swedish, but the first one is Golden Year. I feel like this should be Golden Year, but we'll go with Golden Year. And it is more of a silver metallic. And this is definitely one of those more chunky type of metallics that's going to give you that foiled appearance. And the white shade coming up right after that, which is Time, is the same. So there's that guy. And that definitely has more of a goldish shift to it than I was expecting just by looking in the palette. And so when I come in close, you'll be able to see a little bit more of that. I will say that the text on here is a little bit difficult to read because unless you have the light hit it just right, it kind of blends into the palette. And so that's why I have to keep being like, I need my glasses. So the next shade is going to be the last matte shade, and this is the shade Past. There we go. And that is not a black shade, that is a deeper eggplant. So also not a brown. It definitely has what appears to be a bit of a deeper, yeah, eggplant really. And then the last one is Luxury. And that is a gorgeous darker metallic. Oh my God. That shade alone, I'm telling you, that guy right there, spot on. All right, so this is the entire story that we have to work with. Bring it in close so you guys can see the textures. So this guy up front here does have like ever so slight those little speckles on there. Then you can definitely see that both of these guys are the chunky foils, and then this guy is just a true metallic. That green, this guy right, oh my God. I could swim in that shade. It looks so nice. All right, let's see here. What do we want to do? Okay, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the inner half be the lighter green shade. The outer half is going to be the deeper eggplant shade. Under eye is going to be the olive green. And then this guy is going to go on the lid with the silver. And then we will have that pop of gold on the inner eye, the inner corner. We'll see how that goes. It might end up turning into something completely different, but we're gonna give it a go. Going into memory first. So that is that first matte shade, and I think that went on very, very nice. And so now we are going to go into the deeper shade that is past, and that's gonna go on the outer portion there. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of makes me think of like mint chocolate chip ice cream. I think that actually blended really, really nicely. So now we're going to go into the under eye with the Nostalgia shade. Next up, we're going to go into those metallic shades. So for the first inner half, we're going to use that silver, and then we're going to use the green on the outer half. Okay, and now we're gonna go into Luxury, which is that deeper green metallic, which that one I feel like should work fine on the brush because it has more of the normal metallic formula with it. Oh, I would wear just this green shade on its own. So now that last shade that we're going to do is on the inner corner, and that's going to be the shade Time. I never know with the flakies how this is going to go, but this one seems to be a bit more pliable, which is good. And honestly, I think looks beautiful with the other shades. I think this is really nice. There we go. You just have to get a couple bigger pieces that you can then move around a little bit to get it to work. But I think unlike with the blue eyeshadow that we had done yesterday, this one goes much, much better with the other shades because they're all different tones. And so you're not getting where one shade is just blending into everything else to where it looks like it's all just the same thing. So each of these shades does a great job of standing out on their own while also complementing and blending with the others really nicely. All right, I am going to tightline real quick and throw on mascara, and then we'll see how it all came together, and I'll come in close so you guys can see all the different textures and everything. All right, and we are back with the final look, so I'm gonna come in close, and here you go. I think it looks really, really nice. I was able to tightline with one of the Urban Decay more grungy green liners. This one is the shade Mildew. That's appropriate. But I think it looks fantastic. I love the darker green metallic shade. I think that guy is just, this one right here is so, so pretty. I would honestly just make looks just with that one. It's so, so nice. But I think this is probably one of the only palettes from Oden's Eye where I feel like I was able to use all 6 shades to create a really comprehensive look. Whereas with some of the other palettes, it's like you have to leave a shade out, or it kind of looks weird, or you have to grab a different shade from a different palette. This is definitely the palette where I feel like the entire color story really works well with each other. The whole thing is just fantastic. The foiled shades were definitely the easiest out of all of the foiled shades to work with. Even on the inner corner, I was able to get it to build up really, really nicely. And so by far, this is my favorite palette. I mean, if you like a good grungy green, get yourself this palette because it is so, so nice. I don't even have the words. It's so, oh my god. I love it. And I love the purple packaging that's super misleading, but also just a beautiful shade of purple. As we know, I like my purples too. So I love it. I love the whole thing. Let me know what you guys think of the look, if you liked it or not. I loved it, we know. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video, thumbs down if you did not. Let me know either way. And tomorrow is day 7. And not only are we going to be looking at the Big Mamma Jamma that is just the primary Norn's palette, but we will also be letting you guys know who the 2 winners are of the neutral and the colorful giveaways. And I am super duper excited to tell you guys all about it. Oh man, this is, tomorrow's going to be a super fun day. This is a great way to finish today. Let me know what you guys thought. If you made it to the end of the video and you have not yet subscribed, I think you should subscribe just for tomorrow, if anything. Last minute, join the giveaway. But yeah, this was day 6, and you guys just go have a good one.